Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The wide receiver coming in motion now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Here's the option play. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. North and 1 in his own territory. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got a man down the middle, and he's brought down there. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short from the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw again. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard in the play. And the Aggies come to the line in a hurry up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And the wideout goes in motion. A play action looking to throw. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pulls it in, it's Bell. They stop out at the 42, that's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Georgia, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the ball to the ground. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. He's got his man wide open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the handoff. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Finding space at the 20. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're 1st and goal.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return. What a hit. Sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
This should be the last play of the quarter. It's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Texas A&M.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. The Aggies hustle to the line to run that hurry out. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. To the air, it's Reed. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Stockton. It's a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Makes the grab. It's Branch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers, but recognize when the quarterback releases the ball and then break on it and knock it away. That was perfect technique.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Nice 1st down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. And the back now goes in motion. To the air. It's Reed. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. We'll try to run it with the option. Breaks into open space. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking for a receiver deep middle. Makes the catch downfield. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Good enough for first down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Bringing pressure. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Throws it to the right. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught near the sticks, it's Frazier. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He gets loose. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Frazier.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. They'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll ride the trick again here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get...
Touchdown, Georgia. They battled back to take the lead. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's caught for a huge pickup. And now inside the 30 now.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Tries the right with a quick throw. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made quickly quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense keeps the coach on the field. It's 4th and goal. Trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So the touchback will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Dumps it off to the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Running out of time in the pocket. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, what a decision by the returner. He takes it back in the end zone and is tackled for a safety.
Boy, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw is Stockton. Makes the catch all alone back there. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he runs it into the end zone to make the margin 10 points. A 2-score game now.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply feeling to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
All right, let's get it. Break.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Reed. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to put...
Here he goes. At the 10, touchdown, Aggies. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. That is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the catch downfield. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
But this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and he'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Press coverage now from the secondary. And on the carry, he's heading left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Moss. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it. Look out, room to run here. And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Grab down the middle, it's Owens. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Same tailback, another carry. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Stockton. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
The Dogs will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, giving the fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Contact as he let the ball go. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He fires downfield. Mighty catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. First and 10 play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The Dogs will look to convert here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. Pass block. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Reed. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Becomes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The offense really clicking here. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Stockton. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Wilson. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. This won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
To the air, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Georgia. They continue to roll up the score.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they tack on the extra point. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or then check him out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Reed. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Concepcion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. To the air, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. Off target and incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Looking for the wideout. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Aggies will crank up the tempo. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom. Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
He makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Now in the red zone, it's Reed. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Moss. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the ground, it's Moss. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Time for one more play here in the quarter. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
21.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tight end makes the grab. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Quite another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it with room to run. Headed for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now, the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. The sure hands, it's Moss. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense drops him for a loss. Work backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Dropping back. It's Reed. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant. Point after, not great through.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He lets it rip. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands, it's Frazier. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
And Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Dogs line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback will take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Quick throw to the left. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for late game heroics. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.